everyone, welcome to this live streaming from Colombo. We are in Gota Go village. This is a village which has come up in the last few days. This is the protest village which is in the city, in the heart of the city in Colombo, next to the business district, just next to the presidential secretariat, and we would like to show you this tented village where people, the protesters, are living on like day and night. They stay here, they come and rest, they go out on the roads again to protest, and they are, this is like their home now, and they have called it Gota Go village. That's the name. It has a place on Google Maps also now. Even the people who want to come and deliver goods or food or anything, they also find this place on Google Maps. People are living here with their bag and baggage. Some of them are here with their whole family because they really want to protest. They really want the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa to resign, and that's why it is called Gota Go village. Gota is the name, short form of the name of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, and mostly youngsters are leading this protest here. They are from different parts of the country. Their parents are also here, and everything has come up in the last 1 week. If you see, this is a temporary hospital, like a first aid center, whereas non-governmental organizations are also operating from here, and they are running these kind of small shelters. If people feel sick in this heat, or if they have any kind of a problem, they can get medicine from here. And this is also like a team of people who are here. Can we talk to one of you? Tell us, what are you, like, what is this camp all about?
We are first aid. We are first aid and our St. John Ambulance Brigade team. We provide first aid and medical facilities for the protest people and other old people.
Thank you. So you see, people are using these facilities and they are here. Now we are, this is the signboard, as I would like our camera person to show, Gota Go village. So this is one of the shelters here, like for people to come and rest, because there is a lot of sun. The sun is very strong here in Colombo. This is just by the side of the sea. Although the breeze is nice, but at the same time the sun is very strong, and that's why these kind of shelters have been put up for people to come and rest. And once you're in the shade, it's much more comfortable than being out in the sun. For people who want to, read about various things, there is a library here, a special library which has been built. It has come over, it has been built in the last 1 week, as I said, because I've been here since 8th of April. Till then, there was nothing on these grounds. But today, you have a library where people are coming, spending time, because the idea is to let people read. People have lost the reading habit, and that's why this library has come up. As you can see, many people are sitting here. All kinds of books are here for children, for adults, political, social, all kind of literature is available for people to come and read up, to educate themselves. And also there are a lot of things that happen here. There are talks that happen here. People are being informed about the laws, their rights, and it's interesting to see how youngsters are leading it. Lawyers, artists, all kinds of people from different walks of life come here. They explain what the right of the people is, the right to freedom of speech, or the right, and that is what this whole fight is about, the right. People are out there, not just, there is no such organized leadership here, but at the same time, in groups, people are coming from their villages, from their towns, and coming and spending time here, reading up, participating in solidarity. And as many Sri Lankans in the last few days have told me, that this is the first time after a long time that they are feeling united, whether they are from any caste, any religion, any ethnicity. They come, they are united, and as I was telling you, these are the conversations that are happening, where people are clarifying their doubts about laws, people are clarifying their doubts about the constitution, and these kind of talks keep on going through the day. There are also things which are being organized on Zoom via online. So here this person is actually talking about the right to freedom of expression. People, as you see, people are also asking questions, and those are being clarified. We'll try and speak to the person here to find out Excuse me, can you just tell us what exactly is going on here? We know you are trying to
Yes.
make people aware.
Yes, so I myself am an attorney at law. I'm a junior lawyer in the Sri Lankan Bar Association, and these are my fellow juniors. They are law students. So what we are doing is sort of like clarifying all the doubts the Sri Lankans have at the moment, because people are very worked up. They want to make a change. What they're lacking is like clarity, and they need clarity. So we are trying to provide that. They need to know, because all of us are here gathered here, trying to change the system, trying to push the president to step down, right? But it doesn't end there, because we need more change, and we are explaining how president, what happens after that, how the next president comes in, and we are trying to explain how the legal system works, what are the laws that needs to be changed, and pretty much clarifying the doubts and giving them the knowledge that they need to make these protests more organized and more effective.
Thank you. So there you go. This is the kind of camps that are being run here. People are being educated, informed, so that they are an informed protester. They are participating after understanding everything and not just joining the crowd, because that's a place to be on. Be at, in the sense that that's the social media presence people want to show when they want to come here. So that's not just the thing. People are now being educated, informed as to why they should be here. And there are these charging points as well. Everywhere we have seen these kind of camps where people can come, charge their mobiles and their phones, so that they can spread the word, in the sense everyone who comes here puts it out on the social media, it reaches many more people from there. So that's what is happening here. These kind of battery charging, laptop charging centers are also here, and this is a small school which has been set up here. So in the evening, right now it's a little hot, but in the evenings you see a number of kids sitting under this tent, painting, talking to others, making friends. So just now it's not there, but it is the Go Gota, game, or like a school or a center for the kids. Evenings it's quite beautiful to see all these kids drawing, painting, sitting, chatting and eating as well. So that's another thing. Eating has been a very interesting aspect of this whole movement, because on the 14th of April, the New Year celebrations happened here, and after that, all the sweetmeats for New Year were given to people free. People lined up for that, and this is one of those tents. Anybody from anywhere can come and have food here, and there are people who are donating, contributing, and money is being given, so that people don't go hungry and they can protest with a lot of energy. So this is a charging point for people, in the sense they come, they eat, they drink water, and they go back again to shout slogans. So all this happening here, it's unbelievable, because in 1 week, what and how the face of this place has changed. People queue up like this, and then, of course, people are expressing their thoughts and desires, signing these campaigns here, and these kind of long white sheets are spread across on different walls here, and they have been signed by thousands of people. Since this whole weekend is going to be a New Year weekend, in the sense it's an off for people, we see hundreds of thousands of people in the evening on these roads, in these grounds, everybody shouting slogans. In a while we'll take you there as well, where we will see how people are shouting slogans, how they are standing on the road trying to express their anger and also stand there in solidarity. Yesterday the food was very interesting, because it was typical traditional food which people have at home, Lankans have at home on New Year. Now today it's a different menu, and that's how it keeps changing depending on who contributes what. And there is water 24/7, the water available, tea available, cold drinks, because it's hot, as I mentioned. It's important to keep hydrated. Unless you are hydrated, how can you be out there shouting slogans in the sun? And the sun has not deterred people, neither has the rains. Past 3-4 days there were a lot of rains here. They did not deter people from vacating the place, even though the government had expected that it will become empty very soon, and it's only a one-day protest, which was on the 9th of April. Now today we are on 15th, and it doesn't seem like going away. These people are here for a long haul. They want to be here. Now we'll be walking towards the main protest area, which is just like 100 meters away from here, outside the presidential secretariat. And of course, I would like to point out that cleanliness is also being, taken care of. It's not that people are throwing and dumping on these grounds. Everybody is organized. Plastic is being segregated as well, where plastic bottles are being collected, and there we are. It's on the other side, I can't show you, but a very interesting piece of art has come up with these plastic bottles. It's an installation made with plastic bottles as a sign of protest, and all this is being organized. There are volunteers, youngsters who are actually coming down, cleaning up, organizing the garbage into organic, non-organic, and actually taking those bottles for recycling. And this is one of the centers we are walking to, which is the Recycling Plastic Center. And now we've come on the main road. Usually in the evenings, this whole area is filled with people. Right now, a little empty. We have to walk a little bit more to show you the protest. But on the one hand, the traffic is going on. On the other hand, on both sides, people are standing and shouting slogans. So people, individuals like this are also there. So you are standing alone, not in the crowd. What is the...
I sometimes feel that strategically we must display our boards, and I think people don't have time to read all together. So I hope.
It says humility is strength.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Your parents should have taught you
And-
idiot.
Yes, of course.
So who's the idiot here?
Parents and the son who was not being taught. So all three, I think it's a family matter. That if the parents are very proud and arrogant, the children will slowly imbue it. And so no wonder. So I don't blame them entirely, because usually younger generation says my father's fault or mother's fault. You don't have a backbone to stand.
So why is this anger, sir? Why this anger against the Rajapaksas?
Because they have siphoned off all our resources, and we have nothing left to feed our nation. So we just ask humbly, in a way, humility, in all humility, please go, because we need to feed our hungry people. For them, we are not their people. So I think it's mainly that, because people are suffering and they don't feel a thing. The Shangri-La has been renamed Hangila, that is hidden, because they are, there, because they're hiding there. That's like right. So even the president has not come out; he's hiding. So what do we want? We want, and actually our generation has failed, the younger generation. So we have to stand up for them. And this is the first time I think we have really earned our independence. We got the British just threw a piece of bread and we thought that was independence. But this has made us one nation, and we have to work hard for it. We have to labor for it, and I think this will stand all this time.
All the best, all the best.
You, and thank you.
So that's what it is. People have got united. It's about independence. And we have also kids coming in, standing like these on the side of the road in this heat and trying to be a part of this fight for their future. What does this say? What have you written here? English? Uncle, please give back our country. That's what this poster says. And these kids are here in this heat. And that's the plastic center which I was talking about. All the plastic bottles from around the protest are brought here, and from here they go for recycling. So this is like a zero plastic center. All the plastic collected here. No littering happening on these lawns or these roads or on these grounds. So that's how a lot of people, that's how the Lankans are feeling for this protest or this whole fight. It's a fight for their country, it's a fight for their future, it's a fight for their right, and all are united. And it's interesting because there's nobody who's being paid to do this. People are coming here as volunteers, volunteering and collecting garbage or helping others to shout slogans or giving them these kind of placards. So it's interesting how everybody has got together, just as that gentleman was saying, that this is one kind of freedom that they have won. And now I was trying to tell you about the traffic. This road runs whole day, and all around it are people on tents, and even the ones who come in these cars, in these vehicles, are actually taking their flags out from their cars, or they are holding placards inside their cars, and that's how it is. And they are also, can you hear that music? It's actually, they are synchronizing with the slogans, and they are blowing their horns, synchronizing with the tune of the slogans. Here you see the whole traffic. There is one car coming which has a flag, and many such cars which have flags. And can you hear the music? Tan, 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 like that. They are actually shouting slogans in their own way through their horns and supporting the protesters. And here starts the protest area. In different groups, people are protesting. You can see different tents are there, groups are coming, groups are going and shouting slogans, crowd. It's daytime, but evenings there is no place to walk. There are so many people who come here in the evenings, there's no place to walk. And you see, this is how they stand next to the road. Everybody comes, stands here, shouts slogans, expresses their anger and frustration for the economic crisis that the country is in. That's what has brought all people together. Their lives and livelihoods have been hit hard. There is shortage of fuel, there is shortage of food items, there is shortage of electricity, there is shortage of medicines. Hospitals don't have medicines. Surgeries have been postponed because there are no medicines. So that's the anger, because even the basic necessities are not available for the people, and so they have come all the way out from their villages to this. We'll try to see what happens. So you see, that's how people gather around in crowds. And it's a very musical atmosphere. It's a very, people are singing, dancing. It's a mood that catches on, the energy that catches on, and you really don't want to leave from here once you are here. And that's what probably brings people back again and again. So we'll just try to catch hold of our camera person who's there inside in this crowd. Maneuvering in this crowd is also an art that you have to learn by spending more time here. That's what has happened with us, because we've been coming here day in, day out for the last 1 week, and we've seen the face of this place change. And now we are walking towards the Presidential Secretariat, which is the main hot spot of this protest. That's the office of the President, and just outside. This used to be a zone where nobody could even take a picture. It was a high security zone. But today, this has been taken over. The people of Sri Lanka, it's the people's movement, it's for the people, and they stand. They are standing together as one nation, and that's the message which has been given to me on a daily basis here after speaking to different kinds of people. And enough is enough. That's what the people have felt, and they have been pushed against the wall, they have been pushed to the limit, and that is why you can see they are all here trying to protest, trying to build pressure on the government. Pressure has been built in the sense the government has taken some steps. The central bank governor had to resign and a new governor appointed. government has taken the call to actually not pay any loans and debt loans to their lenders, because they don't say that whatever little foreign exchange that they have, they will be using it to buy the essentials, import the essentials for the people. It's a country which imports most of the things, essential items from fuel, medicine, food items, milk powder, sugar, wheat. So that's why now that money, which is little bit of money that the country has, will be used to buy essentials. The country has to pay $51 billion as loan to different financial institutions, multilateral and bilateral partners. So all that, these decisions have been taken in this 1 week under the pressure of the people. You can see the energy, you can see the strength and togetherness that which these people are actually putting in all their effort to make a point, to put pressure on the government to step down, on the president to step down. They do. Now the government is going to the IMF on Monday, 18th April, and they will be entering into negotiations with them to actually for loan restructuring, for some kind of assistance from IMF. That is going to happen. So we have to maneuver from these crowds and move. And now we are moving towards the presidential secretariat. And that's the hot spot. And that's where we had to reach from there till here. It was a task, definitely, but at the same time, we were able to show you what's happening here, how it's happening. And this is the gate of the presidential secretariat, and this is where everybody is gathered, and this is the hot spot. And around this, people come through the day, people change, they come in relays. One group comes, the other goes, and this is where everybody stands, wants to be here. So this is where we have reached after showing you the whole protest area. This is the center of it all. It doesn't seem like these people will be going back very soon. And they say till President Gotabaya Rajapaksa goes home, they will go home after sending him home. And that is what the energy with which all these demonstrators, Sri Lankans from various walks of lives, from various professions, big, small, old, young, everybody is here. And that's now signing off from here, showing you the last visuals of this whole protest, the energy, the chemistry, the strength that the people have shown. It's people's power and more power to people. Those are the slogans which they have, and that's what we are going to leave you with some nice pictures. Hello.
Yeah.